The GOP is sweating right now. They don't have much money. Some of their donors are no longer providing them backing. The GOP is running into more financial trouble, especially at a state level, than they have in a long time. Multiple states, GOPs, are essentially bankrupt. They even fronted the cost for a portion of Donald Trump's legal fees. A lot of the fundraising that would have otherwise gone to GOP interests, a lot of the fundraising that Donald Trump did after January 6th did not go to the party broadly to enrich them or fill their coffers, but rather it went to Donald Trump's legal fees, dozens and dozens and dozens of court cases. And like I've said before, Donald Trump can't just hire any old lawyer, right? Lawyers are expensive, sure, but they're not that expensive. Donald Trump is very wealthy, right? But Donald Trump can't just hire any old lawyer, right? Donald Trump needs high-profile celebrity lawyers who are very comfortable with lying. Lying is a liability. That liability costs money. So his legal teams are extremely expensive, and he has multiple of them working dozens of cases out from January 6th and up to now. Now, a lot of those cases have ended, of course, but he's still spending a ton of money on it. Some of his compatriots, people who you'd really think he would want to make sure have money because they might squeal otherwise, like Rudy Giuliani, are bankrupt. How do you think it feels for Donald Trump to be implicated in a criminal conspiracy and for other people that have also been implicated in the same conspiracy to not have the money to pay for their own legal fees? Like, that is the shit that gets prosecutors salivating, you know? Oh, you're out of money to defend yourself, huh? Well, you know what? We can go real easy on you if you're willing to sign a paper and do. You know, it's got to be a source of great anxiety, not only for Donald Trump, but for the GOP, because they really want to promote those business interests. This ancient, unwell, sickly-looking, heavily criminally implicated man is now the entire support structure for the GOP. Without Trump, they are well and truly gone. Admittedly, we don't have much in the way of good replacements for Biden, but if Biden croaked, I think they could drum up some kind of liberal sympathy campaign for Kamala Harris or Buttigieg or Warren or something. There could be some kind of, I'm not saying it'd be good, it'd be bad, but something could happen there. There is no alternative to Trump. Like, just flat, zero, nada, nothing. It all relies on him. And I, personally, I think that's pretty cool. Donald Trump's old and weak. Maybe he lives another 20 years. I don't know. But he's got a lot on his plate, and considering how reliant they are on him. Here's a quick question, something that you might be interested in thinking about. Donald Trump hasn't really been doing much campaigning over the past year and a half because he's been so busy with his court cases and his age and his lack of money and so on and so forth. How well do you think he's going to handle, temperament-wise, his upcoming run of campaigns going into the election? We're not that far off. He's going to have to ramp it up and up and up. The gaffes will get louder and more prominent. He's going to have less and less energy. I don't know, guys. The way these court cases are developing as well, I haven't been following them that much lately because there's always something going on, but my understanding is that in some of the cases that Donald Trump is currently facing, there are people fully who were implicated alongside him who have just switched. They initially had MAGA lawyers, and when the MAGA lawyer couldn't get their paycheck anymore, they left. And then a new non-criminal lawyer would come in, criminal lawyer, a la Saul Goodman, and the, upstanding new lawyer would say, oh, so your previous legal strategy was to lie transparently to defend Donald Trump. You were essentially being set up to be a fall guy where you would implicate yourself, but Trump would be protected. Let's not do that, actually. Let's do a different strategy. You guys have seen this, haven't you? It'd be fun to go over and get a nice big rundown of the extent to which this is happening. All the people who have flipped.